yourself jealous of the new supply? Do you find yourself jealous of the new supply? And as a human being, I see that happening. Guys, thank you for joining. If you're new, please like and subscribe. To my old subscribers, welcome back. Do you find yourself jealous of the new supply? And like I said, as being human beings, yes, especially if you have put in, you believe you have put in work and you've done so many things that, normally happens when you're with these people, you're trying to fix everything. You're trying to do all this stuff, trying to make them do certain things. And all of a sudden they jump into the new relationship with a new supply and they are doing all those things that you said they were supposed to be doing with you. Which to tell you, of course, that they were aware of what it is that you're telling them. They just chose not to do that. They don't see the reason to do that because they have to keep the environment chaotic. That's the only way it works for them. It has to be chaotic. They have to have you running around, trying to put out fires, running around, trying to fix everything because you can't be relaxed. They want to make sure that at every point in time, they make you feel less than, they make you feel inadequate to make you continue trying to find a way to fix it, in quotes, make them appeal to them, to get the validation from them of, oh, you're good, this one is done. They're not going to tell you, this is great, you did well over here. No, because then that will make you stop when they need you to be running around, because that's the only way. As long as you're running around, you're not going to see the deficiency, the inadequacy that is them that's sitting next to you, So that's why they make you keep running around. So you see them join the, get with a new person and they're doing all of these things, going to these places that you say we should, they're supposed to go and all that stuff, doing all this stuff with the children. Just like everything else, obviously, that doesn't last long. But I want you to remember, first of all, you don't even lose anything of value intentionally. You don't intentionally throw things of value away. If you're the one that divorced these people or left them or whatever, took off, when you realize what's going on. If they were any good, you will not leave. People don't intentionally lose things of value. That's one thing. And another thing is that if you're comparing the 10 years you put in, the 5 years you put in, 2 years you put into 2 weeks the new supply is in there, no, that is apples to orange right there. No. You have to compare the thing, the timeline exactly. Make sure you're getting the timelines correctly. You can't be doing 10 years and 2 years later, they are with this person for 2 years and they're doing all this stuff. Actually, 2 years is a stretch, to be honest with you. And they're doing all this stuff that, you for 10 years they didn't do. No, that is a mistake. You don't compare them. You got to compare your 2 years with the 2 years with the new supply. And I guarantee you probably look the same way. I bet you they are doing exactly the same thing, that they are doing now. So don't look at the end of your relationship to the beginning of what is going on over there and think, oh yeah, they got the best human being, they're fixed now, which of course is a lie. They are not fixed. And say, oh wow, maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe it was me. That's why it didn't work out. No. So when you're thinking about that, make sure you're comparing the timelines as it is. And remember that people don't actually intentionally lose things of value. So if you run out from these people, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. If they're only good, obviously, you would have been there considering the amount of time they obviously put into make things, work. So don't, are you going to feel some type of way when they jump to the next person? Sure. Yeah, you're a human being. Yes, you will. But just to remember and to call yourself to order and just think about this. What was it that was happening 2 years into my relationship with the same timeline that's going on over there? What did it look like? And like I said, I guarantee you, it would have looked exactly the same. Don't compare your 10 years to their 1 year over there. It's pointless. Don't do that. That's not being fair to yourself. At the same time, look at where your relationship was at the time this was over, and ask yourself: is that somebody that anybody should be proud to have by their side? Look at towards the end of the relationship when the mask completely fell off with them and you're seeing them, you're going through the divorce, they're fighting you tooth and nail for everything, they're disregarding the kids' feelings, they're disregarding the court order. And ask yourself, who will be proud to have somebody like this in their corner? Who will want to have this? Why would anybody that has this, should I be jealous about this? I used to tell my my mom when it's, they're talking about, we have conversations about this earlier after the divorce. I'm like, if I take the trash out from the kitchen and I make it all the way to the trash can in the garage, and I take it all the way out to the curb. Just because somebody has come over there and pick it out from the curb doesn't mean I'm going to go fight with them. There's a reason why you made it from the trash can, from the kitchen to the garage and out to the curb. You take it and recycle it, that's on you. You find some use to it, that's on you. But if you made it all the way to the curb for my house, then definitely I for sure knew I didn't want to use that anymore. I don't need that anymore, you know. So I keep that in mind when you feel some type of way. Are you going to feel some type of way about this, situation? Yes. You're not going to lie. You're a human being. But, just remember that. All right, guys. Get a hold of your mind and everything's to fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.